you got to give a lot of credit to Georgia Southern. Had their team ready to play. Thought they were tough. They were physical. You know, what you would expect. And we kind of felt that way, you know, after watching the first two games. Like, you know, they're close. They're getting better. They're improving. Certainly getting the quarterback back helps them. But, you know, we had missed opportunities in the games. You know, we had penalties. We had missed opportunities in the passing game early. And then, you know, they did a really good job getting stops in the second half. And our defense, you know, hats off to Coach Tony and the defensive staff, defensive players. I think they were 1 of 5 on 4th down. You know, we just kept getting off the field. You know, I think when we watch this tape tonight or tomorrow, we're going to see opportunities where we had them on the mat. We could have made them tap out. We didn't do that. So that's going to be an area of our team where we need to improve. You know, I thought in the kicking game we were sound, and really the 2 block kicks were huge, you know, relative to how they affect the end of the game there. So, you know, it was a good team win. You know, I think it's healthy for our team to have to go through some adversity as long as we win, right? But I'm proud of our guys, man. I think this is a hard place to play. You know, there's so much history here. They've got a passionate fan base. It was a great venue. You know, I think a lot of respect for Coach Lunsford and how his teams play, and he had them ready to play today. So, you know, I think that we're going to live and learn, but we're 1-0 in the Sun Belt Conference, and that was the mission. And I think the important thing here is that we evaluate the game independent of the outcome and really learn from the things that we can do better.
Trey Jones, Zion, the defense created a lot of havoc.
Oh yeah, it was awesome to watch, man. You know, we really challenged our front. You know, I think when you play these teams, your front has to answer the bell over and over, like at the point of attack, on the edges. We misfit a few. You know, a few of those were rolling off the table. But in general, we got stops when it mattered. You know, and no more important than how hard we played and how well we executed right there at the end. But overall, great in-game adjustments, and really just gave up a couple big play passes. You know, anytime that quarterback can run the ball, man, there's great conflict in there in terms of eye discipline and who's got the pitch, who's got the quarterback, who's got the dive, and then you got to cover them too. So it is a challenge, and I think that that quarterback makes them different. But I can't say enough about how our defense responded, in particular in the second half.
How frustrating were the ups and downs in the game? It seemed like y'all would get momentum and then they get it, and then it was kind of going back and forth. How did y'all handle that?
We handled that with next play mentality. You know, you can't get that play back, so next play, you know, put it behind you and let, you know, don't dwell on it. That's what we did.
What was going through your mind during that final drive when y'all kind of ended the game?
What was going through my mind is like having our brothers back. You know, like the offense is our brothers, so we got their back and they got our back. So they counting on us, so we're gonna get the job done. What the feeling was like we was just trying to get him, and like he threw out, like we just trying to get to him. That was on the feeling, like just trying to get him, like, you know. And then when he threw out of bounds, it was like a big relief, you know. We secured the bag.
This receiver group that we have is unique, I think, better than any group we've had in the past. It's in terms of the number of players, and we need to do that more often probably. I felt like maybe we weren't doing it enough, and then we went to it. You know, we had another one down there on that sideline that I felt like we maybe could have made a play, and then their corner, backside corner, made a heck of a play, almost picked one.
Yeah.
But we're behind them. And number one, really that's an area we've worked hard on, and he threw 2 absolute strikes. Great routes, great catches.
It's just like practice, you know. It all feels just like practice, how we prepare. Everything feels the same, you know. It's just at a higher level when game time comes, but it feels just like practice. It's a great feeling when you know, prepare at a higher level and you perform and you do well. We did a good job, you know, keeping our poise and, you know, keeping our composure, but it's been times where we, you know, got them in a full Nelson and we just don't put them away. You know, we got to put a big emphasis on that. It's been a lot of games that we have teams, you know, in a chokehold, and we just seem to let them go, let them breathe. We got to fix that issue.
What is that? How do you do that?
Just keep our foot on the gas. You know, not get comfortable. When things are not going good, we got to keep our composure. When things are going good, keep our foot on the gas, and that's at all levels when it comes to offense, defense, and special teams. I would say great things don't happen overnight. You know, it's a process. You know, it's no rush. You know, when it happens, and we're gonna roll with it. I feel like it's rolling just fine. Our O-line, they blocking it well. Running backs, they seeing it well. You know, it's gonna come when it hits. Everybody knows.
So how long has this Max Mitchell playing wide receiver play been in the playbook? And what was that like going through that play?
I guess Max talked coaching into doing it. No, I'm just playing. You would think, you know, I get a pass to him, he probably catch it, go 5 yards, but Johnny been waiting on that ball. It's like,
Well, you know, that's a play. It's been around for a long time, right? You know, I'm not sure who was the first coach I saw run that. Maybe it was Malzahn. You know, we ran it at Alabama, the first play of overtime, I think in 14. And then, you know, we just felt like, based off of their empty check, that it would be there, and it was. So awesome for Johnny Lumpkin being from Georgia to get that opportunity. So specific play for him in his home state, and well executed.
A very humbling experience just to be out for 2 games, not being able to participate, and so to come out here and leave the field with a W with my guys is just a great feeling.
Talk about the defense, what y'all had to do. Obviously, they've been great at running the football forever, and the quarterback can throw and run.
Well, absolutely. First drive they came out, I think it was like 10 plays or an 11-play drive. They really drove the ball down the field, and we just had to wake up. I think after that, like 5 consecutive drives, we had 3 and outs, and we just started clicking. We just started clicking defensively, started communicating a lot more, and just had brought that juice, brought a little bit more energy, and it just started feeling throughout the game. We started making plays, and we just started feeding off each other. We had our fair share of mistakes, of course. Nobody's going to play perfect, but I mean, we definitely had a good day at the park.
What was the key on the big downs, 3rd down and especially 4th down, to getting off the field? Was it just being ultra aggressive, or it seemed to work perfect almost every time for y'all?
Well, I mean, it's just win. Coach Tony always preaches to us, win your junction point, and 3rd down is a perfect opportunity for that. Everybody needs to win their 1-on-1, and if everybody wins their 1-11, there's no way you can lose on 3rd down. And 3rd down is the money down.
Yes, sir, number 7! Yes, sir!
So 3rd down, you got to get paid. 3rd down's money down, so it's win and get off the field.
To end the game with the defense on the field.
I mean, I love being on the field, period. Like, when my coach took me out on that 3rd down, I was a little upset, even though I was a little winded. But, I mean, I want to be out there. It's just like you have that feeling. You just want to be out there with the guys. You want to go out there and make plays and just be an impact player on the team. And when it's crunch time when the game's on the line, you want to be the guy that they call on. You want to be the guy that Coach Tony calls a play for, or whatever the situation may be. You want to go out there and make a play for the guys. Just I wanted to be a guy that I can count on, and it was good. We finished the way we did.
It's a tough environment, of course. Another one next week for you. What does it feel like to kind of overcome adversity and kind of rally the team?
Well, I mean, it's good. It's good to always get a W. 1-0 every week, and that's the mindset of the team. And we know it's going to be a tough environment. Everybody's going to give us our best game, and we just got to come on and execute.
I mean, the goal is always to grow game over game. Do you feel like you're just starting to come and sing even more than, say, like week 1 with your wide receivers compared there now?
Like I say, all great things don't happen overnight. It takes time for great things to happen. So our guys, they're ready to roll. Our team, you know, they're starting to realize, you know, what type of team we have. You know, I think we're ready. We understand that, and we got to turn the page to South Alabama.
Is that your best game of the season?
Nah, they want my best game because we got more games, and like that'll never be my best game. I have better games. You know, it's only up from here. I'm gonna keep progressing and everything. And the whole defense as a whole, I wanna like say like our backups tonight, they did a good job too. You know, cause Kendall Wilkerson, Sonny Hazard, Davin Hutchins, and Mason, all them boys, they did a good job.
I think we've learned in our league, you better be ready to play. It don't matter what their record is or, you know, what the situation is. And certainly as we've improved, we get everybody's best. I think that it's good for your team to go through some of these things. You know, I think you build the personality, the identity, the character of your team as the season goes, and certainly we're in the process of doing that. So it's a great league, it's a competitive league, and you got to be ready to go every time. So we're going to embrace this one tonight, celebrate it, and we'll go back to work tomorrow.